The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. No 9000 computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information. We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable. The 9000
After a time, after a time, you may want to keep using more. After a time, after a time, you may want to keep using more.
The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made. Not or distorted information.
After a time, you may want to keep using more. After a time, you may want to keep using more. The effect of cocaine is a feeling that may be described as a great amount of excitement and joy. You may have this high feeling within seconds or minutes of using cocaine. This feeling may only last for a few minutes, or it may last for a few hours. Because of how cocaine makes you feel, you may want to keep using more. How does cocaine work? Your brain produces a substance called dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine when you feel happy. After a time, the dopamine decreases because transporters mop out the dopamine. The transporters put the dopamine back in the area in your brain, where it is kept until your next happy event. Cocaine works by keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. While the dopamine stays free, you have a feeling of great happiness or well-being. The first time you use cocaine, you will usually feel a great amount of excitement and joy. If you use cocaine a second time, you will probably not have the same effect. The high feeling may not be as strong, and you may not feel as good. Cocaine abuse is when ongoing cocaine use leads to problems being around others. keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. By keeping the transporters from mopping up the dopamine. Substance called dopamine, when you feel happy. After a time, your brain produces a substance called dopamine, when you feel happy. After a time, your brain produces a substance called dopamine, when you feel happy. After a time, stays free, you have a feeling of great happiness or well-being. While the dopamine stays free, you have a feeling of great happiness or well-being. Dopamine, when you feel happy. After a time, dopamine, when you feel happy. After a time. After a time.
Undefined, no signs of regret. Your swollen pride assumes respect. Talons fly as a last disguise, but no return. The time has come.
Now what is morbid? Morbid is a state of mind, but of course it also can be a way of life. Now will you forfeit, or are you gonna play tonight? Either move forward or commit suicide. There are your options, please choose one. Your homie's got a lot of guns, so let you use one. Self-murder mixed with heroin. I bet this feeling's better than heaven, I swear it is. You are a martyr, you'll be remembered forever while a fool dies today and they'll forget him tomorrow. As you look up at the sky screaming, Heavenly Father, why did he have to die? Some said it was karma, but see, you are still alive. You can go out with honors. An artist whose name is as large as Osama's. And if you're willing to commit this crazy act, then and only then will you become a Cobainiac.
Undefined, no signs of regret. Your swollen pride assumes respect. Talons fly as a last disguise, but no return. The time has come.
This is Satan taking control of your mind. With 2 Tech 9s, it's another Colin mine. I'm the little voice in the back of your brain telling you sniff cocaine and go insane. This is for the juggalo stoners and the rapists. Faggots hate this. Come closer and taste. Fuck school, Let's all take drugs tonight. Come to the gathering and join the Cabanian nights. I got ecstasy, weed, whatever you wanna do. Shit, you can even drink blood from a fucking kangaroo. I'm a vet from Vietnam, tying up niggas' moms, burning with hot arms, and lick their underarms. When I see dead people, I get all excited. Then I go on a Dr. Kevorkian diet. For lunch yesterday, I had Bangkok Cafe, goat meat mixed with John Bonet.
Undefined, no signs of regret. Your swollen pride assumes respect. Talons fly as a last disguise, but no return. The time has come.
And there you have it. My name is King Gordy, Cobain, the dead. The idiotic bazaar, D12. It has been set in stone. You are a Cobainiac now. And trust me, you haven't lived until you've died. My name is King Gordy, but call me Damien. I'm an omen, I happen to be what Satan is. I ain't seen my own face in years. If I look at my own reflection, I will only have days to live. I have this old criminal mind state. I'm a savage, I've entered the 9th gate. Was sentenced to 9 days beneath the dungeon. You can see the reaper coming, there are repercussions to sinning. Man, you can even eat or nothing. What the fuck, am I dead? I am dressed up in this red shit, and now my 2 braids are standing up on my head. I became immortal, can't escape through this portal. I remain horrible, I plan to slay for you. Do as the Mormons do, whatever that is, besides having 15 wives. But shit, that's it. I'm practicing Christianity, and thankfully, I finally found a religion just as insane as me. I don't want to die alone, come with me. Journey with me through hell, we may never return again. I don't want to die alone, come with me. Journey with me through hell, we may never return again. Tell me, what will you do when he arrives? What all men should do, stare into his evil eyes. You are interviewing a vampire, people are damn liars. There's no Dracula, ain't no Michael damn Myers. They only imitate what Gordy does. Feds investigate, found no signs of Gordy's blood. I'm a ghost, I'm not human. I'm a crow, I'm on the top, viewing you close, watching you till you stop moving. Alfred Hitchcock could've thought of this plot. I'm morbid, no categories for this type of hip-hop. This is wicked shit, horrorcore blended with more and more sicker shit. Open source stitches, bitch, feared by many, loved by the ones who drink blood with me. Fuck Van Helsing, bitch, come get me. The only thing that can stop me is the sun, but when the night falls, you better run. The battle's just begun. I don't want to die alone, come with me. Journey with me through hell, we may never return again. I don't want to die alone, come with me. Journey with me through hell, we may never return again. Now if you see me creeping, please leave this evening. No, it's on tonight. It's on tonight. For you have seen a demon, there's no need for screaming. You're supposed to die. Now, I sleep inside of a tomb, I howl at night at the moon. I brawl and fight with ghouls. I have every right to rule. Put your feet inside of my shoes and watch your skin melt right off inside of my shoes. This is a ride you have to die to get off. You're trying to, but death won't seem to come quick enough. He's lying to you. He said that he will come pick you up. I'm crying for you, but I'll assist. I will make it quiet or violent for you. How you wanna go? If there's a hell below, we're all gonna go. So let's go. We all will follow each other in one big line. Ain't no taking cuts. I'm Damien Slut, Satan's son. I'm big time.
I don't want to die alone. Come with me. Journey with me through hell. We may never return again. I don't want to die alone. Come with me. Journey with me through hell. We may never return again.
Hey, Vato. Check him out, that's it. Look at him, man. Look at the way he's dressed, that's it. Look at the way he looks, Holmes. Look at his hair. What are you, some type of devil or something?
People fear what they don't understand. They condemn you. Off to the village of the damned is where they send you. Trust me, I'm just a regular man with real issues. Can't wait to put your ass on the stand, watch them convict you. It's crazy, I just laugh at their ass. Then I continue to make the savages paragraphs with paper and pencil and blab inside autographs. My fans gave me an ego. I managed to be a star. Can't grasp it, the fame eat you alive. Can't handle it, too damn intense. People anxious to meet you, but I'm happy with it. It beats getting paid for illegal. But haters are quick to say my lyrics are evil. They say I can't spit, but still are amazing eager to play my shit. I hear them, they banging my single. I'm making $1 million of kids that hate to see you. Pray to religions, they skip to listen. They hate school. What's my name? They call me El Diablo. Where did it come from? Why is he here? They call me El Diablo. Where do you run for? Why do you fear? They call me El Diablo. They say I ain't human. They say that I'm evil. They call me El Diablo. I'm just saying I make music for crazy people. My verses are scrumptious, brainwashing with words is scary, man. Churches picking at my concerts like a Maryland. But through all this hard work, I'm a better man. I got garage rockers, heavy metal fans. So I walk the blocks of every ghetto, man. You cannot stop us, we knock your legs in. Media all sick, here's lots of medicine. Calling me gothic, should I stop without wearing it? Get a white tee outfit, I guess a pair of Timbs. How you like me now, bitch? Now I am every man who says he'll outspit a fucking legend, man. There's no one I can't outwit with my intelligence. Say I'm hellbound with words that are heaven sent. You are in hell now, listen, this is evidence. Trying to sell large units, become a veteran. It's all harmless music. Fuck what your parents said. Where did it come from? Why is he here? They call me El Diablo. Where do you run for? Why do you fear? They call me El Diablo. They say I ain't human. They say that I'm evil. They call me El Diablo. I'm just saying I make music for crazy people. Your parents are pissed cause you have summoned me. They're terribly sick and sleeping uncomfortably. The marriage will end cause one of them wants to leave. They're mad at their kids cause they are in love with me. Apparently it's the way that they wanna believe. It's scary but shit, there's definitely something to see. Bear witness to this embarrassing punishment scenes. I'll carelessly spit in your hair while I'm busting a free. Style stuffing with 16s that's crushing your weak. Style tearing them pieces, give them no self-esteem. I said I'm an entity, I come from beneath. Been dead a whole century, I come to feast. Don't you dare mention me or you'll come with me. I don't spare anything, love no one but me. Bury me 50 feet, I still breathe under the streets. I met many kids, none were tougher than me. Where did it come from? Why is he here? They call me El Diablo. Where do you run for? Why do you fear? They call me El Diablo. They say I ain't human. They say that I'm evil. They call me El Diablo. I'm just saying I make music for crazy people. They call me El Diablo. Where did it come from? Why is he here? They call me El Diablo. Where do you run for? Why do you fear? They call me El Diablo. They say I ain't human. They say that I'm evil. They call me El
Yes, I am evil.
I am evil like the preacher at the steeple, corrupting all of the minds, brainwashing all of the people. I am lethal, defeat you to the pigs. Cut and skin your wife, then kidnap and sell your kids, bitch. I'm legit psycho with the mind of Michael Chainsaw and a rifle. G, I kill with no apology. You were just an offering, the opposite of life can be so appealing. The feeling of peeling flesh back, and then your neck snaps, cut until I collapse and pass out, then wake up and pick up on the same path. I am evil, these ain't raps, I'm just stating facts. This is evidence to end up in the state max. Teaming up with AXC and Gordy on the same track. I made the beat and killed the shit, and then I brought it back. The next generation of evil is here, with guns and cocaine, and we can smell your fear. Yeah.
Sick as the mind of the people that listen to my rhymes. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. You can try to hide in cathedrals. I can smell fear. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I guarantee you will die when I see you. Signs of the Grim Reaper. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I'm getting high. Watch me fly with the eagles. Kill everything alive. We are evil. LSP, motherfucker.
Forever face, hide the emotion. Swimming seas of blood, due time I dive in that ocean. All is dead, that's the slogan. Words write themselves like I'm guided or chosen. I get a high when you're choking, my rhyme is devotion. I'm in the paper next day, smiling, wildin', like that's my kind of promotion. Take notes and take notice, stay focused, knowing y'all hoping that the acts fall off. Their bodies get hauled off, dismembered with a sawzall. Not sure what y'all saw, but I'm sick like I called off. I feel my soul corrupted, at least for the most part. Paint with your blood and call it folk art. This murder real music to most motherfuckers, they call it Mozart. Operation in this game, cause you got no heart. It's the long-lived evil with that lyrical snuff. When you're dead, I'll be living it up, yeah.
Sick as the mind of the people that listen to my rhymes. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. You can try to hide in cathedrals. I can smell fear. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I guarantee you will die when I see you. Signs of the Grim Reaper. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I'm getting high. Watch me fly with the eagles. Kill everything alive. We are evil.
Slice through the chest cavity, grip them intestines to take them. Lee Carver, evil is an understatement. I'm in the basement of a home that I don't own. Judith Meyer's a bitch, her headboard is a gravestone. They've known I'm a plate stuffed into a human sack. I spit tonsil stones on a track. All's bitch, we some sick fuckers. Kidnap Tupperware parties, we sex trafficking stepmothers. Back talking, bitch, I'll never beg for a pardon. I buried 6 homicides in my grandmama's garden, and I'm haunted by apparitions. A post-mortem musicians and shitty weather conditions on. Now you're broke down on the remote route. On the same night I murdered the faculty and broke out, and it goes down. Burn the bodies in diesel. Praise old bitch, no survivors for a sequel.
Sick as the mind of the people that listen to my rhymes. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. You can try to hide in cathedrals. I can smell fear. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I guarantee you will die when I see you. Signs of the Grim Reaper. We are evil. I am evil, motherfucker. I'm getting high. Watch me fly with the eagles. Kill everything alive. We are evil. LSP, motherfucker.
Are you ready for some more tonight? Do the wicked shit, but that's alright. But when you wake up in the AM and you sleep at night, just know, I am your king. So my ninja so you can drunk and high. Listening to horrorcore for all of their lives. I am the new generation, put your horns in the sky. Cause you know, I am your king.
Hey, this is horror music. Chase a blind white bitch through the forest to it. Fuck a gun, slice shit, get a sword and do it. Till there's nothing left on the fucking floor but fluid. I'm a cannibal, bitter stomach tore into it. I'm an animal, look at all the organs oozing right out of her body. This is getting more confusing. Then she start going potty, yeah she sure is using the bathroom on herself. That's what a corpse will do in the last moments. Her skin's turning purple and blue. It's a sad moment that I have a morbid view. This bitch asked for it, there wasn't much more I could do. She was born to lose, someone should have warned her to. Not into the woods with a killer who's horny too. This is Thriller, no Michael Jackson, just this Gordy dude. Come to Detroit, Michigan and watch what Gordy do.
Well, are you ready for some more tonight? Do the wicked shit, but that's alright. But when you wake up in the AM and you sleep at night, just know, I am your king. So my ninja so you can drunk and high. Listening to horrorcore for all of their lives. I am the new generation, put your horns in the sky. Cause you know, I am your king.
I'll disappear and reappear disappear, but you won't think I'm here. Too dark to see in here, smells like the Grim Reaper depleted in here. My seeds are near death, so I feed him fear. I'm the meanest here, you wanna be me for Halloween this year. He's bleeding fierce till someone sees him and tears his sleeves and cares for his wounds. Pretty soon he's leaving us here. You've invited a demon in here who's drinking some deer blood with someone's face on my plate, ate a piece of its ear. Your bitch is safe till I sneak through the rear window with nothing on under my trench coat, but balls, penis, and hair. Your pussy, yeah, I'm about to shoot me some semen in there. She wants to scream, but she's scared. Let me go deeper in there. I think being a human being is weird. That's why I kill them. My vision, I am seeing it clear. I hope that there's a fucking speeding meteor near to hit the planet and your lungs collapse as soon as you breathe in the air.
Are you ready for some more tonight? You do the wicked shit, but that's alright. But when you wake up in the AM and you sleep at night, just know, alright, my ninjas who can drunk and high. You're listening to horror call for all of their lives. I am the new generation, put your horns in the sky, cause you know,
They say the wicked shit is dying, they're lying. They just don't wanna admit that they're old and stop trying. They give you the type of music these kids they used to use it for inspiration to go and kill the weaker generation. I applaud the pioneers, for to me they're sacred. These are the people who raised me, here's a list of the names then. Gangsta Nip with Ghetto Boys, Esham the Unholy. From Insane Clown Posse to Insane Portrait, House of Crazies, Brother Lechung, Prozac for Bedlam, Flatliners, Grave Diggers, shit I can't believe I said them. D12's Devil's Night and Slim Shady LP to Tech 9 is Kansas City's greatest MC. These are just a few names that babysat and looked after a child who was a student that became a master. There's no father to my style, I'm like the old dirty bastard. Now sit back while I give you a classic, motherfucker, I'm king.
Are you ready for some more tonight? You do the wicked shit, but that's alright. But when you wake up in the AM and you sleep at night, just know, alright, my ninjas who can drunk and high. You're listening to horror call for all of their lives. I am the new generation, put your horns in the sky, cause you know, alright, king.
There ain't no coming back, I'm trying to cover maps. I'm tired of thunderclaps waking me flagrantly and blatantly breaking the night's calm guesses everywhere. This planetary atmosphere is hard to brave, and so I'm laid back without recourse. There's gotta be more than this, so I sort of miss magenta sunsets and winter backdrops and visions from the Hancock. A cityscape that affiliates with commotion, evoking the worst in human beings. Too busy being preoccupied to notice what's been compromised, while illusions personified. I wonder where the bottom lies upon this perilous descent, spiraling down. This survival found fit for the fiendish. God's creatures disguise features that make them just die. So many resources go untapped. These outer layers unwrapped to access the mainframe and gain calm. To all the soldiers in the movement, just remain strong. I'm out of this peace to seek solitude amongst the stars. So many days spent on a planet with no dreamers. The high-five circles of hope that don't linger. The promise not to sing the blues. I won't leave her, but I'm leaving. So many days spent on a planet with no dreamers. The high-five circles of hope that don't linger. The promise not to sing the blues. I won't leave her, but I'm leaving. No transfer Adderall, I fantasize about where I might arrive at. As I recline back, just looking out the window, losing time tracks. This planet motherly, but my discoveries have been limited, inhibited by the hindrance of captives trying to master my fate, capture my grace, fracturing the infrastructure. Give a brother some refuge to rest through. They got me needing to be rescued from the order that they let rule, thus excluding these wet grooves and passages. Pieces hard to fathom with the streets playing antagonists, opposing how I handle biz. Imagine it take a miracle to make the stakes settle as we chase levels of understanding. Some abandon the mission, wishing that it wasn't so elusive. Truth is I'm feeling that way, thirsty for change. Adversity, the rain forever cascades over us, holding us hostage while we're unconscious to it. I got the key to tranquility, it's time I use it. I'm leaving the earth in search for how you mean it. So many days spent on a planet with no dreamers. High-five circles of hope that don't linger. Promise not to sing the blues. I won't leave her, but I'm leaving. So many days spent on a planet with no dreamers. High-five circles of hope that don't linger. Promise not to sing the blues. I won't leave her, but I'm leaving.
I'm on the edge, I might pop off. I let them shots off. I let the Glock cough. Square once I tear your block off. Hop off of my testicular area. Sick as malaria, body burying disease carrier. What groupie wants a hot date with a hanger, releasing my anger and serving your brains over a hot plate? My stocking cap is running, got so many scratches on it. Twist it till you're double jointed. Bullshit me back up on it.
A nigga like me can easily become anybody's enemy. At the blink of an eye, can see me pee all over your slut. Give me a reason. When it come to beefing, I don't hesitate. I premeditate it without making a statement. Quick to run in places and strip them naked. And you think I'm crazy? I ain't crazy. I was disrespected. Fuck around and injected, nigga. And his neck was some disinfected. They just sit and accept it. And I don't do it when they least expect it. Annihilator. Retaliation is second nature.
They gon' think you've gone mad. It's the question he's just sad. You'll go back to being glad. Take these pills daily. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy. I even tried suicide, but they said I was just crying for attention. I've been acting real mental lately. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy.
I'm a sip of crown from kicking all around your face now. So inside of me's the only thing that keeps my place crazy like whatever. Maybe I can do it better, but the voice inside my head is saying anything for cheddar. I steady try to conversate with demons in my mind state, but I can only concentrate when I'm out on the paper chase. Maybe late for everything, probably missing half my brain. The chronic that I smoke is the only thing I have to blame. I'm sick of people harassing me, asking stupid shit, saying that what I do is wrong and how I should be doing this, doing that. Fuck everything you heard, I'm about to snap. Put one in the chamber, let the gun go clap.
One Oxycontin, I ain't thinking clear. Tears for fear, bumping in my right ear. I'm rapping like I'm at the world, like somebody hating me. Where's Mars at? Somebody take me. Fuck religion, put this shit on the pigeon. Life is life, nigga, make your own decision. I'm Dr. Kevorkian, mixed with Weird Al, sniffing cocaine with Sal, getting milk from a cow. Blow.
They gon' think you've gone mad. It's the question he's just sad. You'll go back to being glad. Take these pills daily. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy. I even tried suicide, but they said I was just crying for attention. I've been acting real mental lately. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy.
Haters, backstabbers, and fakes, they be around me. No doubt about it, so I'm smoking out or eat a brownie. Fucking up my head, I'm in the studio, you found me. Hiding from this place, I hibernate in Humboldt County. Cause there's a war outside, nobody's safe from. I stay away from dumb bitches never getting sprung. We all be doing dirt and everybody loves to sin. Murders and drug deals going down no matter where you live. We getting caught up slanging herb, we getting locked in jail. Some trying to come up off a bird like Kevin McHale. I'm just trying to spit these words, I'm trying not to fail, but I ain't scared. I'm trying to make the best out of this living hell. Living hell, living hell, living hell, living hell.
They gon' think you've gone mad. It's the question he's just sad. You'll go back to being glad. Take these pills daily. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy. I even tried suicide, but they said I was just crying for attention. I've been acting real mental lately. But I bet they never had conversations with the dead. Guess it's all in my head. But baby, I ain't crazy.
Check this out, this Warren G, you know what I'm saying? Chillin' with my man Slick Rick, you know? And we gon' give y'all a little tale about that jail stuff, you know? So Rick, why don't you run it, homie?
In the slammer kid, but I'm innocent. Lord played witty, wasn't having any pity. Now in Razor Blade City, cries oppose the situation, seen mad eyes of folks, tries arose. Hey yo, money, what size are those? Neither for me too, another sprang up. to gang up on this kid, house in the phone like he didn't know how to hang up. Would be hard though, up to a minute or so, and then yells time on. And when you get your commissary by this and that, or else I'm gonna be on a and won't stay off. Extort, big I safe, way off. Being a death, you ain't protecting me. Forgot today's my day off. Hold my head and drift, assume awaiting's nuts and cars. Instead of sitting here accumulating cuts and scars behind bars.
This type of shit happens every day. Six some punks locked up to get beat down. Break down to his knees.
Showing off cause on the phone, click, losing all the hoes off. House to watch, and Donna took all of the clothes off. Hell with girls, that's for my clothes figure telling. Every night it seemed like mice be in and out of selling. Still ain't home, back on the hook, seen a bunch of kids look. Miss outdoors, never know what you have until it's took. And in trap, moment you fear, all of that, and quote snaps. So in the cell, did the exercises and rope raps. I be a bigger star than you, though never heard of it. Takes my raps to read aloud, I wanted to murder it. Just kidding, though offensive it. Finally he ended. Case dismissed, but your honor, DA kindly prevented it. He told the judge, don't free him, this brother trigger wars. And now that's that because I refuse to watch, I'm giant. So hold the head, drift, assume awaiting knots and cars. Instead of sitting here accumulating cuts and scars behind bars.
This type of shit happens every day.
Riots, melees, and disturbances of the peace.
What fighting? Tripsio. The rest he might scare about couldn't squeal. I was like, officer, that's right there. Now if he ain't get me his friends will needed a utensil. Return, I had to stab him in the eye with a pencil. Stay the shocky man to yell. I said, how what you want, traitor? CO puts me in the bid. I say about a month later, back in population, didn't matter that his friends tense. The phone privilege, the years added to the sentence. Still chilling and all of that. And I escaped when I didn't think so. Though hit the cell because they made a rape attempt. Thank goodness failed. Caught her next, he wailed out. Here go the CO. Ricky Walters, back up, you're bailed out. The CO couldn't see the rape, the kid'll snitch, mass figure. Fast trigger, you'll be back, you little. Au revoir. Back to dating sluts and stars. At least for now. No more accumulating cuts and scars behind bars.
This type of shit happens every day. Six some punks locked up to get beat down. Break down to his knees. Down. This type of shit happens every day.
Riots, melees, and disturbances of the peace.
Behind bars.
This type of shit happens every day. Six some punks locked up to get beat down. Break down to his knees.
Obsolete is the punk that talk more junk than several cells. I jet propel at a rate to complicate the mental state as they invade the masquerade. They couldn't fade with the clipper blade. 10 years in the trade is not enough, you can't cut it. I let you take a swing and you butted for an easy out. I leave them seized with doubt of exceeding. My name is Booty Brown and I'm proceeding, leading. They try to follow but they shallow and hollow. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle of OE. They have no key or no clue to the game at all. Now they washed up, hung out to dry, standing looking stupid, wondering why. Why, man? It was the fame that they tried to get. Now they walking around talking about represent and keep it real. But I got to appeal, cause they existed in the fantasy when holding it still.
Rockabye, baby. Listen to your heartbeat pumping to a fine ravine of all things, it's the vein of a shrine. On missions impossible or possible, cause I'm headed for a new sector 365. Days from now, I'll wipe the sweat from my eye. And each and every true will stick or fall from the skies of my cloud nine. From homies all the way to six, no matter how fine. Controlling it's a swollen way to wreck a proud mind. You hold it in your hands and watch a man start crying. Tear after tear in the puppet man's hands. Every time you take a stance, you do the puppet man's dance. And the world's at a standstill. standstill. Deep in broken Mansville, trapped in the moat with an anvil still. Killing yourself and dogging your health. You ain't amphibious, so grab a hold of yourself.
But through my will, my flow still will spill. Toxic, slick to shock, sick like electrocute. When I execute acutely over the rhythm on those that pollute, extra dosages is what I gotta give them. Got 'em mad and trembling, cause I've been up in my lab assembling missiles to bomb the enemy, because they envy me in the making of my mad currency. Currently I think we're in the state of an emergency, cause niggas done sold they souls and now they souls is hollow. And I think they can't follow, they can't swallow the truth because it hurts. This is how I put it down, this is my earth, my turf. The worth of my birth is $1 billion, and you know what time it is, I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time.
We don't like to welcome you here to this your flight. Now entering 50,000 feet. Get you higher than the sky. All day and all night. You have to enjoy the ride. You've got to enjoy the ride now. This is gonna last at least 5 minutes of your time. But the whole
I'm a schizophrenic democratic living at his sister's attic. And yes, me and my sister's an addict. We both watched my mother murder my father, then shot her own self as we screamed in horror. Told my sister to run and don't you ever look back. Grab the gun, put some food and some clothes in a sack. Now we rob, kill and steal to put clothes on our back. She never knew how it could feel till I showed her some smack. Long sleeves over that, don't like showing her tracks. Fucking with them tricks, now she's coming home with some crack. No water, no heat, all we have is each other. She's shaking, she's freezing, she asks me to rub her. The rubber turned into me and her kissing each other. Can't believe it, I'm fucking my sister with no rubber. It's wrong, so I pull it out, but she can't take it. Made me put it in her ass, bust nuts in her face, oh God. A little bit of purple weed and I think of some very morbid things. Now I need me a drink. On my way to Golden Gate, about to take me a leak because I don't belong in this world. Why do I always have the urge to kill? Well, when I have sex, it's always against the will. Trying to OD off of heroin to see how it feels because I don't belong in this world. Wait, this is insane shit. Say we never do it again. An hour later, we right back on the same shit. She likes to suck dick when she's on that cocaine shit. And now I'm getting jealous, telling her that she can't trick. Until I'm fiending, then I'll need her to suck a thing quick. Anybody staying as long as you getting paid, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just please bring back a green pack. I'm on cracks, baby, I need that. I let the heroin settle in. They grab my sister by her and then make her give me head again. After that